Form 8K is the current report that companies must file with the Securities and Exchange Commission to announce major events that shareholders should know about. And here are some of the events that would trigger the obligation to file a current report. Section 1 contains information about registrant's business and operations. They include items 101 to 104. Section 2 deals with financial information. Section 3 relates to securities and trading markets. Section 4 deals with matters related to accountants and financial statements. Section 5 deals with corporate governance and management. Section 6 deals with asset-backed securities. Section 7 deals with Regulation FD or fair disclosure. Section 8 deals with other events. Section 9 deals with financial statements and exhibits. Companies usually have about 4 days to file an 8K for most of the items as listed in sections 1 to 6 and 9 above. However, for documents fulfilling Regulation Fair Disclosure or Reg FD, requirements may be due before 4 business days have passed. We can go back to the SEC EDGAR database and take a look at some 8Ks. Specifically, we can examine the current report as it relates to the Accounting and Auditing Enforcement Release, or AAER, that it received from the Securities and Exchange Commission on May 3rd, 2021. We can go to the tab for 8K and look at all of the 8Ks. We can go to the relevant date, May 3rd, 2021, and click on the report. Before we open the document, we can see that the event it relates to are items 801 and 901. So let's take a look at what this report looks like. So we can see that this is Form 8K that was reported on May 3rd, 2021 for Under Armour. We expect item 801 and 901 to appear. So for 801, we see other events. On May 3rd, 2021, Under Armour announced that it had reached a settlement with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, in connection with the SEC investigation that it had previously disclosed. Included in here is a copy of the press release of the settlement. Under item 9.01, we can find Exhibit 99.1, which is the Under Armour press release that was dated on May 3rd, 2021. Under Armour announces settlement of previously disclosed Securities and Exchange Commission matter. Under Armour, Inc. today announced that it has entered into a settlement with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, resolving a previously announced investigation related to disclosure and the impact of certain pull-forward sales for the third quarter of 2015 through the fourth quarter of 2016. Under the terms of the settlement, the company has agreed to pay a civil monetary penalty of $9 million, in addition to other non-monetary settlement terms. This settlement relates to the company's disclosure and does not include any allegations from the SEC that sales during these periods did not comply with the generally accepted accounting principles. The company neither admitted nor denied the SEC's charges. The settlement resolves all outstanding SEC claims. The SEC staff has confirmed that it does not intend to recommend that any enforcement action be taken against the company's executive chairman, chief financial officer, or any other members of the management in connection with this investigation. The company previously announced that it had also been responding to requests for documents and information from the U.S. Department of Justice. The company has not received any requests from the DOJ since the second quarter of 2020. This press release is by Under Armour and it only contains one sentence about its lack of disclosure of its pull-forward practices on revenue. More information is devoted to the settlement with the Securities and Exchange Commission. In contrast, the SEC press release contains much more information about the lack of pull-forward disclosure. And the SEC Accounting and Auditing Enforcement Release, AAER, gives extremely detailed information about the impact of the pull forwards on the Under Armour revenue. Now you know all about 8Ks and how to access them from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's EDGAR database.